Hello and welcome back to Zyro Auto. In the world of car buying, everyone loves to talk about the best, the fastest, and the most luxurious. But just as important as knowing what to buy is knowing what to avoid. A poor car choice can lead to a long-term headache of financial strain, constant repairs, and a significant loss of time and sanity. This is our Beer Beware episode, a guide designed to save you from potential pitfalls and help you make a smart, informed decision. Today, we're taking a hard, honest look at 3 cars that you should seriously consider avoiding in 2025. This isn't about shaming a brand, it's about providing data-driven, real-world advice based on common, widespread issues. The cars on this list may have a lot of initial appeal, but they come with significant risks that we believe outweigh their benefits. First on our list is a car that carries a massive amount of prestige and luxury, but also a reputation for being a money pit. The Land Rover Range Rover. We're talking about the L405 generation, which was produced from 2013 to 2022 on the surface. It's a stunning vehicle with a beautiful design and opulent interior, and an off-road capability that is second to none. But a quick search of owner forums and mechanic reports reveals a long list of expensive and recurring problems. The most notorious is the air suspension system. The system, which provides that famously smooth, pillowy ride, is prone to failure as the air struts and compressors wear out. A single leaking air strut can cost thousands of dollars to replace, and the compressor can fail, leaving the car essentially undrivable. Beyond the suspension, these vehicles are plagued with electrical gremlins. From glitchy infotainment screens and malfunctioning door locks, to mysterious battery drain issues, there are also common reports of fluid leaks from the engine and transmission, and premature wear of the front suspension arms and wheel bearings. The sheer complexity of these vehicles means that even a simple repair can be incredibly costly, and the high rate of these issues makes them a huge financial risk. A used Range Rover might seem like a bargain at first, but its high cost of ownership and poor long-term reliability make it a car to avoid. Next, we have a vehicle that represents a major gamble on a specific piece of technology. The 2013 to 2016 Nissan Rogue and Sentra, specifically the models equipped with the continuously variable transmission, or CVT on paper. The CVT is an elegant solution to shifting, providing smooth, gearless acceleration and great fuel economy. In practice, however, the CVTs in many of these mid-2010s Nissan models were simply not durable enough. They are prone to overheating and catastrophic failure, a problem so widespread that it has led to numerous consumer complaints and even class action lawsuits. The symptoms are unmistakable: a shuddering or juddering sensation during acceleration, a feeling of slipping where the engine revs, without a corresponding increase in speed, and in some serious cases, a sudden and complete loss of power while driving. This is a terrifying and dangerous problem, especially on the highway. Once a Nissan CVT starts to fail, a complete replacement is often the only long-term fix, and that can cost upwards of $4,000 too. $5,000, a sum that is simply not worth the value of the car. Despite their affordability and decent fuel economy, the risk of a major, expensive, and potentially dangerous powertrain failure makes these particular years of the Nissan Rogue and Sentra a definite car to avoid. Finally, we're looking at a car that seems like a good deal on the surface, but compromises on two fundamental aspects of a vehicle: safety and quality. That car is the Mitsubishi Mirage. Specifically the model years from 2015 to 2020. The Mirage's primary selling point is its incredibly low price, often making it one of the cheapest new cars on the market. But that low cost comes at a huge price. The Mirage has a reputation for being an incredibly basic and unrefined vehicle. It's powered by a tiny 1.2-liter, 3-cylinder engine that produces a paltry 78 horsepower, which makes highway driving a noisy and anemic experience. But the most alarming reason to avoid this car is its subpar safety performance. The IIHS has given the Mirage poor ratings in several key crash tests. In some frontal crash tests, the dummy's head barely contacted the airbag before sliding off to the side, and the seatbelt allowed excessive forward excursion of the dummy's torso. The car's structure simply doesn't hold up well in a collision compared to its competitors, which makes it a risky choice for any driver, let alone a young or inexperienced one. While it may save you money at the dealership, the Mirage compromises on fundamental safety and a quality driving experience, which is not a trade-off worth making. A beginner's guide to avoiding pitfalls. So what can you do beyond this list? Here is a quick beer beware checklist you should run through before buying any used vehicle. First, research common issues. A simple online search for car make, model, year common problems can reveal a host of known issues. Look for recurring themes, like the range, Rover's air suspension, or the Nissan CVT. If multiple owners are reporting the same expensive problem, that's a major red flag. Second, check for technical service bulletins or recalls. TSBS are not recalls, but they are a manufacturer's acknowledgement of a common problem. A large number of TSBS, especially for a single component, is a sign of a potential design flaw. And finally, always get a pre-purchase inspection. We can't stress this enough. An independent mechanic who specializes in that brand can spot issues that a salesperson or even you might miss. It's the best money you will ever spend when buying a used car. Smart alternatives to consider. So if you're looking for an alternative to the cars we've covered, what should you consider? Instead of a used Range Rover, if you want a luxury SUV with a reputation for reliability, consider Lexus RX. While it may not have the Range Rover's off-road prowess, it offers a plush, quiet ride and a proven track record of being dependable and far less expensive to maintain. If you were considering a used Nissan Rogue or Sentra for their fuel economy, a Toyota RAV for hybrid, or a Honda Civic Hybrid from a similar era are fantastic alternatives. These vehicles offer the same great mileage with a far more reliable, well-tested hybrid powertrain. You'll get the efficiency without the constant worrying of a major transmission failure. And in place of the Mitsubishi Mirage, if you're looking for an affordable, new or used compact car, look at the Kia Rio or a Hyundai Accent. These cars offer a modern design, better safety ratings, a more refined driving experience, and come with a far longer and more comprehensive warranty, giving you peace of mind that the Mirage simply cannot match. So there you have it, 3 cars that, for very different reasons, should be at the top of your avoid list. The Land Rover Range Rover for its catastrophic repair costs and unreliability. The Nissan Rogue and Sentra for their widespread, failure-prone transmissions, and the Mitsubishi Mirage for its compromised safety and lack of build quality. The key to a smart vehicle purchase is to look beyond the surface and dig into the data and consumer reports. A great deal is only great if it doesn't end up costing you more in the long run. Thanks for joining us here at Zyro Auto. We'll see you next time.